Back by demand, baby. Yep, I'm back. And I'm not just back just to be back for a video. At least I don't think I will be. I should be back for good. Why did I take a 4 month hiatus? Okay, so there's this thing that starts with an S and it's called summer. And, I was kind of busy, because I had other stuff I wanted to do and other stuff I needed to do. And yeah, you would think, hey, you'd have more time because you weren't in school. And yeah, you're right, I did, and I kind of slacked off, but who cares? That's the deal. And the reason I didn't come back to this earlier is because I was trying to think of ideas and things to talk about and all this crap. And it was just tougher and tougher, and it's like, what am I going to talk about, But so many people have asked me now, I've been surprised. People are actually missing my videos, and it really surprised me. I didn't expect, not only my subscribers, but just other people, just started watching my videos recently. And I wonder why that is. It's just more and more people start seeing me on YouTube. And I don't know if it's scary or good. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, back to the main point. I should be, if studies and AP courses and all that good stuff don't get in the way, I should be back. For good. I'm really having trouble figuring out what to discuss. I don't know, I just can't come up with something. It's tough. It's tough. But I will. I'll come up with something. Just a second. Last year, I was in a history class that, I got a lot of stupid questions. Yeah, the questions were really, stupid, even stupider than you'd even think. I must have heard about a few really dumb ones, and here's my favorites, and I'm just going to give them and answer them. So, welcome to Dumb Questions. First question. Do terrorists use their samurai skills when fighting the enemy? Which would be us. And the answer is very simple. Of course. Because in the 21st century, you can only expect terrorists, instead of using bombs and stuff that you hear about in the news, the most famous ones, the ones you don't hear about, you know how they kill the enemy? The best ones, they kill them with a sword. Because that is the quickest way to kill someone. It's not by blowing a bomb up. No way. It's by using a sword. Truly. I never thought so until it was explained to me. By a dog. Okay, so, second question. What is a nuclear defense shield? How does it work? Is it like a big bubble? Okay, now picture this. Could you imagine the United States of America being trapped in a bubble? Hold on a second, I'm getting something from my camera crew outside. Just hold on. Yeah. Apparently, that's how a nuclear defense shield works. Yeah, I always thought it was something else, having to do with, satellites and stuff. No, it's a giant bubble. Serious, I'm not kidding. A giant bubble. Like a bubble. Legit. So one day, all the big scientists were, were blowing bubbles, and they realized, hey, wait, bubbles made out of, soap can stop a nuclear bomb, because nuclear energy can't break through soap. Jeez, just boggles the mind what scientists can come up with today. Because, I always thought that soap didn't protect against nuclear bombs, but I guess I was wrong. See, I was paying attention in Maynard's class in ninth grade, and he always talked about how to prevent yourself against nuclear radiation. He never even mentioned soap. He always said aluminum and stuff like that, like big shields and stuff with like metal. But all you need is a coat of soap. Who knew? Now I know. Now I know why I retired. It's because of that. Anyway, move it aside. It just really boggles my mind. Oh, and then one day, in this history class, we all sat there and the teacher talked about Napoleon, and one of the kids screamed out, "The Napoleon!" And you know what I wanted to say? It really boggled my mind, and I wanted to say, nope, the Napoleon down the street that runs the car dealership. I mean, come on, what other Napoleon is there? I mean, God, I mean he's so famous. I mean, that's the only guy. Look at this. I drew the N backwards. I mean, there aren't many famous people like Napoleon. It's like saying, I don't know who Adolf Hitler is. Is he a guy at Mickey D's that runs behind the counter? Hey, how about that? How about that George Bush guy? Is he someone famous? I mean, come on! I mean, who's Napoleon? It's ridiculous. It's not even ridiculous. It's super duper ridiculous. It's super ridiculous. That's how ridiculous it is. It's so ridiculous I can't even say the word. That's how ridiculous it is. It's not even ridiculous like ridiculous. It's like ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you. It's ridiculousness. Which is ridiculous to the nth degree, which will always be ridiculous because it is times by infinity and multiplied by an unreal number. And then, after it is done so, it is divided by 0, which allows the whole universe to blow up. And after it's finished, it is still ridiculous. And you know why it's ridiculous? It's because it's ridiculously ridiculous. And because it's ridiculously ridiculous, it will be always ridiculous. And that is why it's ridiculous. This concludes a ridiculous talk. Ivancloak.